friends, Kristin LaVanway here with a little look at our Phoenix real estate market for the week. And spoiler alert, yeah, things are still bonkers. They still are. And for one reason and one reason only, we don't have enough houses to go around. We have 23% of our normal inventory right now. That's 23% of the homes we would need to service the Metro Phoenix area. And that's actually down from last week when we had a whopping 23.6%. And that low supply is taking its toll. Their demand is down in every major city in the Phoenix metro area with one exception, Paradise Valley, which is a sign of how the luxury market has just gone wacko. There's just a lot of people with a lot of money buying up those expensive homes. And it doesn't matter if you have $2 or $3 million, you're still seeing multiple offer situations. What is happening? So anyway, all the cities seeing a lower demand. In fact, 2 cities are below the normal demand level of 100. Chandler at 96.3 and Gilbert at 87.2% of normal demand. And there are signs that the lower demand is starting to impact the supply. Now, this is a barely imperceptible shift, but we do have now 4 cities that have a teeny tiny bit more supply this week than they did last week. Chandler, Glendale, Maricopa, and now Gilbert all saw a little tiny increase in their supply levels from last week. But let's be honest, when supply levels are this low, a little tiny increase in supply is just not really going to shake things up all that much. But it is a trend that we hope to see continue. Our top 5 cities, Avondale, of course. Gilbert's still hanging on to that number 2 spot despite the lower demand and slightly higher supply. We'll see how long it hangs on to that number 2 spot. Chandler at number 3. Fountain Hills, what? Way to go, Fountain Hills at number 4, and Mesa at number 5. The annual appreciation rate now is at 23%, which is high, I know, but not as high as the 45% we saw in 2005. Nonetheless, sellers are looking at their home values and saying, whoa, my ship has come in. Yes. And that would be great. But are they selling their houses? Not as much as you might think. Normally this time of year we see 19 to 20,000 new listings hit the market, and we are like 15.5% below that level right now. With good reason. Sellers are like, yeah, my ship may have come in, but if I sell this house, I'm not sure where I'm going to move to. Interest rates are up this week, and here's the thing. Prices going up, interest rates going up, that means affordability is going to be impacted. Last quarter, the fourth quarter of 2020, our Housing Opportunity Index was 60.6, which means 60.6 of the people living in Phoenix Metro could afford the median priced home. When that number gets to below 60, people start to get a little like, maybe I'm just going to wait here and see. Start to feel a little less affordable. And the last time that happened in 2018, there was a very noticeable change in the Phoenix real estate market. Things really did slow down. So we'll see what happens as the interest rates continue to go up. And I don't want to, shock you guys, but prices are going to go up too. In fact, at 23% appreciation, we very well may not have hit the peak. In a nutshell, things are going to continue along this pathway until our supply levels increase. And that's going to happen in one of 2 ways. Either builders can build faster, or sellers are going to put their houses on the market at least at the level that they have over the last few years, with the exception of 2020, which is just a weird year. So we really just can't even look there for trends. But if they can get back to that same level that they were doing, for the last 5 years prior to 2020, that would sure help. And that's going to happen when they feel comfortable knowing that they can buy and move. And honestly, sellers, there are some strategies that might help you there. So if you're sitting on your hands kind of waiting for things to play out, and you really do want to make a change, either upsize, downsize, whatever, there's some strategies that we could talk about. So just hit me up and I'm happy to go over some of those for you. And buyers, hang in there. Don't give up. And whatever you do, don't make your winning strategy, I'm just going to wait for prices to come down, because that's something that's not going to happen in the foreseeable future. We have years to go before our supply levels come up to any level where prices at least level off. They're going to continue to go up for quite some time. So don't be afraid to put out the offers there. There's some strategies for you as well to make your offers stand out. and just keep trying. Every house gets a buyer. So if you have any questions or comments, or maybe you just want to talk about something besides real estate, enjoy this beautiful sunshiny day. Hey, I'm up for either. You know where to find me, KristinHereInPhoenix.com. That's where. Go out there and seriously enjoy this beautiful day.